a story for you tonight. So, if you're jumping on my page, give me a shout out. I'm just going to say this. Y'all, I decided recently, I have been on this journey of sharing all of me. I'm on this journey of sharing truths up in here. So, we're about to have a real truth tonight, Miss Cherokee. What's popping in your world? So, who is still drinking their water, strong and beautiful? So, if you don't know who I am, I'm Dana Glass, and I am the Gigi Maven. I have 6 grandbabies, and they are the reason I push myself. And, y'all, listen, I think it's time we start sharing some truths up in here. So, first of all, I know you all saw my title, and you're like, what? Dana Glass went to jail? What? So, I'm just going to say this I'm going to set the stage for y'all. What y'all see on Facebook is not all that you see. I'm just going to say that again. We look at people's lives on Facebook and we think, oh, they got it all together. Oh, they don't have any problems. I'm going to share with you guys some truths tonight that I'm going to start rocking the world up in here. Right, Erica? It's time to just be real. And I've just decided I don't care what anybody thinks because somebody needs to hear my story. So I'm going to preface this whole life by saying this. Yes, I went to jail. And I could not get bailed out because of the charge. There was no bail money. So I had to sit in jail for 16 hours. I'm a girl. If you don't know who I am, let me tell you, I am the Dana Glass, the Gigi Maven. I have never been to jail. In fact, when they arrested me, it had been 25 years since I had a traffic ticket. And so here's the thing, you guys. Here is my story. I'm not going to tell you why I went to jail yet. I really need to do some more praying about that because I don't want the other parties to be hurt by that. But I do want to share my own truth in my part of the journey. So if you want to see that live, keep watching my page because it's coming. I'm almost there. But tonight I'm not going to tell you why I went to jail. I'm going to tell you I went to jail. And here's the crazy part, y'all. So you know, if you've never been arrested, let me just tell you, you don't have a cell phone in jail. It's pretty hard. I will never go back. Let me tell you all that. I'll never go back to jail. But here's the funny story. My first thing when I got arrested that I asked the cop was, oh my God, because I had a corporate job at the time. I was making 6 figures in my corporate job at the time. So I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, is my job gonna know? Is my job gonna know about this? Like, can y'all just... So I had to have my man call my boss the next day and just say, Dana had an emergency. She won't be into work today. It was a Friday, thank God, the day he had to call in for me. But that was my first thought is, what's going to happen to my job? And here's the thing, you guys. I want you guys to understand something. As an entrepreneur, if you have friends, number one, if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to want all your friends to see this. You might want to hit the share button because you're going to want their support. I'm really tired of people that don't give entrepreneurs any freaking credit because it's tough. It's tough. I don't care what you're doing as an entrepreneur. If you have your own business, if you're partnered with a company, I don't care what you're doing, boo. The fact that you're even willing to do it, you are like the top of the elite because most people don't have the guts to go do what you're trying to do. So shout out to all my entrepreneur friends first. Let me just give a shout out to y'all. So second of all, if you have friends that are entrepreneurs, y'all need to love on them. You need to go buy their products. You need to support them. You need to do whatever you can to support them. Maybe it's a word of encouragement here and there. Because here's the thing. It's hard. It's hard. Now, here's the truth. I got out of jail. And let me just back up. The charges were dismissed. Because I know y'all wondering over here. So the charges were dismissed. Thank you, Lord. I'm going to tell y'all when I was sitting in the jail cell, I'm going to tell you this part. I sat up next to the thing, I looked around, I'm like, I am not supposed to be here. And I will share more of that story of the cop that arrested me in that whole journey, because I ended up sitting in his cop car for an hour and a half before he even took me in. We had the best conversation. God used that man in a big way that day. So I'm going to share that in my story. But when I got there and I'm sitting around, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be here, right? I remember sitting in that jail cell and just praying, Lord, if I ever get out of here, I will do all I can to be the best Dana Glass I can be. And I have not always lived up to that. So I'm on here now because y'all, if you haven't been watching my page lately, you might want to scroll backwards. I'm on a mission. I'm unleashing the beast within me. Why am I doing that? Because there's enough fake news out here and somebody needs your vulnerability. Somebody needs your your honesty. So I'm on here talking real talk tonight. Like, this has been a very hard thing. I didn't just say, I'm going to go live talking about me going to jail. That was not an easy thing. I have vacillated about it. And tonight I'm like, you know what? It's time. It's time I start sharing my truth. So here's the coolest part to this whole story. So if you know my story, I've been partnered with different companies over the years. I was in a different company than I am currently, just so everybody knows. But here's the coolest part. I got out of jail and I got my phone back. And I'm looking through all my messenger blew up. My messenger was blowing up. My support team was blowing up my messenger like, Dana, you're rank advanced. Dana, where are you at? Because obviously I wasn't answering because I didn't have my phone in jail. Like, they didn't know where I was. Here's another cool part I want you guys to think about this. I'll go back to the story, but listen, think about this. Had I been charged, let's just say I was, right? Had I been charged, I would have lost my 6-figure job. But I could have still been an entrepreneur. This is why I love entrepreneurship. You want to know why? It doesn't judge you. It doesn't judge you by the lack of experience. It doesn't judge you based on who you are. It doesn't judge you based on a piece of paper. It says open to all. It's what you choose to make of it. That's why I freaking love being an entrepreneur, because of who I've become in the journey. That's my testimonial. It's who I've became in the journey, you guys. It was the coolest feeling, because I was still freaked out. I was still kind of in shock for probably a good week, maybe 2 after that, because that was traumatic for me, right? But the coolest part to that whole experience is getting out and looking at my phone and seeing all the love in my messenger, seeing the shout outs on Facebook that I couldn't even reply to because I didn't even know. I did not even know I rank advanced sitting in a jail cell. How freaking cool is that? Here's how I did that. Because I was doing the work up until the day. My team was doing the work up until that day. See, here's the thing. It depends on what you are doing as an entrepreneur, but it ain't just about you. In fact, it's never about you. It's about you imparting into the lives of other people, and they give back. So my team, rank advanced, Dana Glass, sitting in a freaking jail cell. And you guys know, I have thought about this story a lot lately for a lot of reasons, but it's like, I wanted to share this truth because so many people want to be an entrepreneur. Y'all, in this season, I mean, we need multiple streams of income. I don't care what you're doing. Find something that excites you, something that you can align with, right? But as I thought about this a lot lately, I'm like, you know what? What if I had got charged? What if I had had a record? Thank you, Jesus, I don't have a record, but it's on my history. They said, don't get a call back to this house again. I could laugh about it now because it's been 2.5 years ago. This did not just happen. Like, it's taken me a long time to heal you guys from that story. But as I thought about it lately, how freaking cool is that as an entrepreneur that I can sit in a jail cell? And that, you guys, is the beauty of what I'm trying to create in residual income. So many people out here are living in the moment, right? Oh, I'm getting this check. I'm just going to go buy this. I'm going to tell you, for me, the sexy now is being debt free. That's my mission. And anybody that's aligned with me, that's what I want to encourage you. It's not about the stuff. See, on social media, you're all judging, oh, she's having success over there because she got that car or she got that purse or whatever it is. I'm not saying we can't have nice things. Well, there goes my phone. See, it's trying to hold me back. There goes my phone. But I'm just going to go down here. See, there's a will, there's a way. It's not that we can't have stuff, you guys. We absolutely can. But get facts, get receipts behind the scenes, because what's really going on? Listen, success does not always look like you think it is. And here's the proof, right? Here's the proof of a girl who never thought she would see the inside of a jail cell as an entrepreneur or just as Dana Glass, who is thankful that she had something that she had been working towards that was still given back to her even when she couldn't give to it. That's the beauty, you guys, of what you invest in. Are you investing in something? Oh my goodness. I guess I'm just going to have to hold it. Are you investing in something that's going to keep giving back to you? Or are you getting a one-time paycheck? So I just want to come on here and share. Trust me, there's another live coming real soon, because I'm just on a mission to all you know my truths. So I will be sharing the journey, because I'm praying when I share my truth about why I went to jail, that I can really, really help other people. But here's the thing. I just want to give a shout out to all my entrepreneur friends. Here's a testimonial for you guys right here that it doesn't matter what you do today. Just keep planting those seeds. Just keep working when no one's watching. And I'm telling you guys, the success will come, even maybe in a jail cell. Hopefully not for y'all. I love you guys. Have a great night. Smooches.